Hey everybody, Barry here again. This is going to be a quick video on how is it to drive with a stock converter, with a cam. So I have a sloppy stage 2 cam in it with Pack 1218 springs, and it recommends about a 3000 stall converter, probably even a 3500 stall according to Circle D. So it took a lot of tuning to get it to be able to go in gear without shutting off. And right now the engine is cold. It's about 20 degrees Celsius here, so I would say that's how cold the coolant temperature is. And this thing likes to run around 90. But right now I'm off the brake and it's creeping up my driveway. And right now I'm at a 15.3 air fuel. Starting off is just fine. Shifting gears is absolutely fine. And I don't have a converter in this at all. It's bone stock. The only thing I should add is it's a V6 torque converter. I thought maybe that might help because a V6 in a four-wheel drive long box truck has absolutely no power. So I thought, maybe it'll have a little bit of a higher stall. And I think its stall is probably around 1900-ish. 1900 or just under 2000. Because I've done a few launches in it now and that's pretty much where it hangs out before it grabs. The truck is all-wheel drive, so it won't spin the back tires. It won't push through the converter. It'll just push through the brakes. Yeah, it's up around 2000 or so. I don't find it too bad at all. Like I said, it took a lot of tuning. Trying to get the base running airflow right in gear. It needed a lot more airflow just to be able to keep the engine running, and needed a nice bit of timing. And I had an issue with anytime I would come to a stop sign and hit the brake, it would try to push through the converter, and because it doesn't make very much torque down low with the cam in it, it would just stall out. The converter would drag it down. So that took me a little while to get through. And going from drive, I come to a stop and immediately put it up in reverse. Sometimes it'll still kind of snag up and shut off on me, so I've pretty much learned how to drive around that. Like, put it up in reverse and just have my foot on the gas just a little bit, enough to keep the RPMs up so it doesn't shut off. But it's absolutely streetable. I've been driving it all summer now with minor issues after I've got it tuned. I will say that the 0 to 60, I think, has suffered. I didn't do a 0 to 60 test before the cam because I put the cam in as I was building the truck. I didn't do a 0 to 60 before, but right now, it's a 5.3, by the way, I should add. It's 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. But from 0 to like 40 kilometers an hour, or 20 miles an hour, it's soggy. Like, it will not put you back in the seat. It's not. But as soon as it gets to like 40 kilometers an hour, it just rockets. So that's right where the converter would come in handy. I will be putting the converter in this very soon. I have one. But I just wanted to give a little rundown on the before, just to see what it's like. It's not bad at all. My transmission temperatures never go up, so I'm going to put a cooler on when I put the converter on it just to make sure so there's no slippage. And on the highway, I can have it locked up at 60 miles an hour. There's no lunging, there's no surging, there's no crazy stuff like that. It just drives like a regular truck. It's just, off the start, it's not very fast. I can let these couple cars pass me. We'll see what RPM flashes at. I'm not sure what a stock converter in a truck does. I still think it's like 1700 or something like that. Let's just stop right here. So looking at the RPMs. I'll do it without brake. Yeah, so it's like 2000, which is like basically just off idle. Yeah, it doesn't go up very far at all before it takes off, so the engine doesn't get any chance to get into a power band, nothing like that. So as for a sloppy stage 2, it absolutely is streetable. You got to work around it. You got to do some workarounds with the cam, but I mean, I'm driving it, and the truck is not extremely light. Like, it's a regular cab short box, but it is all-wheel drive, and it's full-time all-wheel drive out of an Escalade, so I can't even put it in two-wheel and drive it like that. It's always in. I have a sloppy stage 3 cam also, and I don't know if I would attempt to drive that with a stock converter, because that one is a lot chunkier and it's got a lot more duration, so I think it would be a lot less drivable. Anything bigger than this, really. And this is 585 lift, I think, and 230, 236, or 232, 236, something like that. I can't remember now. That's not bad. I can't wait to get the converter in it, and plus I'm putting a 6-liter in next week too. So, and then shortly after that it'll be a turbo. So that 0 to 60 really should improve over the next few weeks. Yeah, this is just a quick rundown on a stock converter with not a high lift cam, but decently sized cam that requires a converter. And this has 373 gears too, so nothing, the gears aren't saving me there. They're a little bit high, but nothing serious. So I'm here at work. Time for me to go. Just a quick video on stock converter and cam and how it rides. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, everybody.